Reach Around Books presents Spank the Monkey Lends a Hand.
Here we go.
If you find yourself alone with much to think about, call Spank the Monkey. He'll come by and help you work things out. Just the other day, while walking on the farm, Spank the Monkey stopped to look in Farmer Johnson's barn.
Farmer Johnson.
The air in there was warm. It smelled of salt and sweat and lotion. Way back in the corner was a constant, steady motion.
Okay, a barn smelling like sweat and salt, that sounds about right. That sounds normal, but lotion on the other hand, that doesn't sound normal at all. Somebody might need to go do a wellness check on them animals and interview Farmer Johnson.
The farmer's arm was moving fast. His hands, they looked so worn.
I bet.
Spank the Monkey stepped right up and helped him shuck his corn. Spank likes to visit Grandpa, who loves his magazines. He has the first one and the last, and all the in-betweens. He flips right through the articles until his fingers blister. What he really likes to do is look at all the pictures.
Oh, you know.
When Grandpa gets excited and messes up an issue, Spank is there to save the day with a box of tissues.
It was already there.
Vinny has a job making sauce for pizza pies. As he cooks, he likes to watch the waitress go by. Vinny grabs his hard salami and he hides it from the boss. Then he goes into the pantry to make some secret sauce.
Oh, brother.
Vinny makes a lot of sauce. He whips it up by hand. Spank has seen the waitress. He can understand. Spank the Monkey takes his car to the quick lube service station. They let him fill his jar up there when he's out of lubrication. From underneath the car on jacks came some grunting and a moan. That dirty old mechanic Max was down there all alone.
Okay.
Max's hands were greasy. His eyes were squinted shut. Spank was there to lube his tool and help him bust that nut.
There was no innuendo there with that one. That was intentional. I'm no mechanic, but I've never once heard anyone working on a car say, hey, I busted a nut. Look at the mechanic in the background. Look at his face. That is a face of a man who did indeed just bust a nut that had nothing to do with cars.
You may have heard it said that Spank only helps the guys.
Usually.
Please don't cloud your head with all those silly lies.
Okay.
Spank the Monkey actually likes girls more than boys. Every girl that he knows has a nightstand full of toys. Sally plays the flute all day in the marching band. She knows that when the day is done, Spank will lend a hand. When Sally goes to bed at night, her face is all aglow. 'Cause Spank the Monkey's gonna have a finger puppet show.
Oh!
As the satin curtain drops, she thinks, I'm a lucky girl. Spank opens with her favorite scene, polishing the pearl.
Son!
Sally dims the lights and makes sure the door is locked. Then Spank the Monkey oils her flute
and puts it in her box. Oh man, thanks to Bandcamp, we know exactly where that flute is going. And we no longer need Curious George. We have Spank the Monkey. Could you imagine pulling up PBS for your little one and something like this is on?
Who will help Jack off the horse?
Spank?
Jack got himself onto a horse, high up in the air. To get him down onto the ground, we might need some stairs.
All right, so why is this horse built like Hakeem Olajuwon? Sir, my Thunder have a championship to chase. It's time for you to suit up.
I am Morse. Morse, of course. Would you help Jack off the horse? I do not like you, Morse, of course.
What do you do?
If you were mine, we would divorce.
Damn.
I would not, could not, Morse, of course. I would not help Jack off the horse.
Why did the wannabe Ariel do our boy Morse like that? That was out of pocket. Acting bougie, thinking you bad when you really bad. Bill talking about, oh, I'd never help Jack off the horse. Well, guess what, lady? You probably have helped a couple things that resembled Jack that were the size of a horse off many a times for free, for that matter. Sorry, y'all, that off-brand great value Ariel pissed me off.
Would you do it here or there? I would not do it here or there. I would not do it anywhere.
Dr. Seuss ass.
If he got up there somehow, would you help Jack off a cow? All that I can say is wow. I would not help Jack off a cow. Not here, not there, not there, not now.
Nope.
I would not help Jack off a cow.
You gotta have some money.
Perhaps if we were on a boat. Would you help Jack off a goat?
Son!
I would not help Jack off a goat. Not here, not there, not on a boat. This Jack of yours, he seems quite ill. Get him off, I never will.
You need to leave her alone.
If I find myself afloat, with you and Jack aloft a goat, I will dive into the sea. And that's the last you'll see of me.
Hopefully we see you floating belly up.
Would you do it in a car? Would you do it in the dark?
Why do you keep trying?
Not in a car, not in the dark. Not here, not there, not where we are. Let me make myself quite clear. Then I am getting out of here.
It's harassment, cuh.
I would not help Jack off the horse. I would not do it, Morse, of course. I would not help Jack off a cow. Not in the past, not in the now. I would not help Jack off a goat. This is the end, that's all she wrote. In the sea is where I'll be. This is farewell to you from me.
Get out of here.
You say you like it in the sea? In the sea, you say to me.
In the sea.
On this day I must agree. In the sea's the place to be. Let me make one final plea. Then I swear I'll let you be.
You're trying too hard.
One more? Fine. Just make it quick. This time with you has made me sick. As we sail across the bay, could you find a way?
He begging.
I hope you might, I hope you may. Help Jack off a whale today?
A whale?
Of all the lame ideas you've had, I must admit, this one's not bad.
Now it's big enough.
I will do it, Morse, of course. This plan of yours I do endorse. I would do it here or there. I would do it anywhere. I'll do it now, and then again. I'll show you how, Morse, my friend. In a car or on a boat.
Okay.
Or in the dark with a goat. We'll go down in history.
Look at the lotion!
Morse, of course. You and me.
Wow.
For years to come, they'll tell the tale of how we helped Jack off a whale.
The fact that a whale was what she was okay with is crazy. She is for the reefs. Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, y'all saw, she actually kind of pissed me off a bit. I ain't gonna hold you. I really wanted to be like, be gone, thought. Just like how she was, like everything she was saying was just like such a boner kill.
Reach Around Books presents.
Okay.
Susie likes to look at balls.
Here we go.
Tiger's balls are small and white, just like Michael Jackson's.
Yo!
These two guys are socialites. They both see lots of action. Tiger puts his balls in holes and keeps them out of sand, while Michael proudly shows his balls to boys at Neverland.
Oh!
Bruce Jenner ran decathlons. He took Olympic gold. But today, I'm sad to say he has no balls to hold.
Crazy!
I don't know just what went down. He must have lost a bet. Bruce's balls are Caitlin's now. I'm sure he has regrets. Serena brings some lovely balls to the tennis scene. She has fuzzy little yellow balls, yellowish and green.
She does.
I think these balls might just be what makes her such a threat. The other girls out on the court haven't got a set.
Yo!
Serena tries to keep them hidden, 'cause if they're verified from the women's tennis league, she'll be disqualified.
The internet is so stupid with the whole Serena Williams looks like a man thing. Yo, I don't care. I'm cracking that 100%. I'm clapping those cheeks. I'm climbing that tree. Y'all are tripping. I ain't never cared about tennis a day in my life, but when Serena is on the screen, you can bet I'm watching.
Pam has soft and bouncy balls, the kind that must be seen. Hugh Hefner knows how all that goes. They're in his magazine. Hugh Hefner's balls were big and bold, the finest balls around. Then one day, Hugh got old. Now his balls drag on the ground.
Legend.
Susie went with Magic Johnson out for some seafood. When she looked at Magic's balls, she really lost the mood.
Susie!
Magic, where is your protection? I think it is too late. Your balls are going to spread infection.
Crazy!
It is time to end this date.
Yeah!
David Beckham thinks his balls look nice, and it seems the world agrees. He showed his balls once to Posh Spice. The rest is history.
Forgot about that.
Ernie is not at all impressed by what David Beckham's got. He thinks that Spice Girl looks depressed since having tied the knot. Ernie's rented shoes and his wrist brace made David laugh out loud.
Who's Ernie?
But the eyes lit up on Posh's face when Ernie pulled his ballsack out.
Yeah!
Ernie's balls were beautiful, big and hard and round.
They're black, apparently.
When he slid his fingers in, Posh made a funny sound. Ernie rolled those big old balls for a split and then a strike. Now David knows it's Ernie who's got the stuff that ladies like.
That was a good one. That might be the best one so far. I mean, they did my girl Serena wrong, but hey, I get it, and I'm always gonna stand up for her. But the David Beckham one, I don't know why, that one was hilarious. My guy Ernie knew he was about to shock him. You seen the bowling balls he pulled out? They had no idea that he was actually black from the waist down.
Brenda's beaver plays around.
Brenda's back.
Brenda's beaver's bored. It's been in hibernation. Tonight she looks toward some social recreation. She practices her swinging at the country club on the driving range, adjacent to the pub.
Swing away, Brenda.
Brenda polished up her beaver, thinking that she might take it out onto the course and play around tonight. She might play with Larry and his wiener dog, or take some strokes with Gary, who's got a big old hog.
That was actually kind of fire. Those were actually kind of bars. Like, come on now. She might play with Larry and his wiener dog, or take some strokes with Gary, who's got a hog. All my ladies out there, or fellas that are also into the fellas and everything in between, who are you picking, Larry or Gary? Let me know down in the comments.
Sometimes they have a threesome. Every now and then.
Well,
they will have a foursome if Brenda brings a friend.
Crazy!
The guys were asking where she'd been and when she might be back. So tonight Brenda invited Bryn, who has a pussy cat.
Yeah!
Bryn's been known to shave the hole.
Nice!
Right up to the cup. Brenda goes all natural and plays it from the rough. Larry chokes down on his grip and takes a practice swing. Gary squeezes in a trip to the ball washing machine.
Good job, Gary.
Bryn spreads a blanket out and finds a place to sit. Brenda keeps her head down and spreads her legs a bit.
Wow.
When the ladies have teed off, the box is yours, they say. And Gary's balls are clean enough to finally be displayed. Gary's shaft is long and straight.
Yeah, wow.
He's mighty proud of it. Larry can't match Gary's length, but his is twice as thick.
He's got a hog.
Gary whips his wood out, now that the game is on. Brenda's beaver turns around and slips into the pond.
Bars!
This is when Bryn jumps in, trying to retrieve her. Just like that, her pussycat is as wet as Brenda's beaver.
Yo!
Now Gary's on the fairway and Larry's on the green. Bryn and Brenda's beaver are somewhere in between. Larry's dog and Gary's hog are having a sword fight.
Oh!
While Brenda and Bryn's pussycat switch from left to right.
Oh, why?
On and round, for 18 holes they went. When finally things were winding down, they all seemed quite content. Brenda's beaver could hardly walk when they got back to her place. Brenda slept just like a rock.
Yep.
With a big smile on her face.
Alright, I take back what I said earlier. That one was the best. That actually had the most bars. And if you didn't know, there's actually a first part to this. I already did it. There's already a reaction up. I'll actually drop the link down in the description. And we've seen Brenda's beaver before, so I'm actually glad to see a sequel. And the sequel was pretty good. We're definitely going to be back with some more tomfoolery, these crazy books that this man be coming up with. But if you have anything that you want me to see specifically or any reaction requests, go ahead and drop those down in the comments as usual. Make sure you subscribe to the second channel, Winn the G V2 version 2. The link to that is always down in the description. There's videos over there you haven't seen, shorts over there you haven't seen, so why don't you go ahead and subscribe and check them out. It's your boy Winn the G, and I'm out, y'all.
Hey bros, what's going on? This is Cut My Bad. Be sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, because subscribing makes you feel good.
Subscribe, motherfucker.